Oh, double header. Double. Reel this one, Donovan. You never reel fishing. This is fast action.
Just a triple header. But
yeah, that was ridiculous. Fish, so. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Canalta in Selkirk. And if you guessed it, we are catfishing today. I have a very, very special guest. And it is my father.
Yes, again, once more.
How does it feel to be back?
Hey, feels great.
All right.
Beautiful day out there.
Let's go catfishing. Well, today is a little bit different. As you can see, we don't have a boat. And we're not shore fishing. We are getting guided today by one of the finest on the Red River. We're heading out with Mr. Donovan Blackwater Cats and his crew. Donovan's been guiding on the river for I don't even know how many years. It's been quite a few years now. And yeah, they do year-round guiding on Lake Winnipeg, Red River. And we're going out with a crew today. We're gonna be, my dad and I are fishing with Dono, at least I think that's the plan. And there's gonna be a couple other boats, part of a corporate group. And yeah, so we'll get a lot of action, be able to shoot some boat to boat stuff. We're gonna enjoy the mighty Red River, looking for monster channel cats. Right there. We got the meeting of the minds over here, a little guide meeting before we head out. This is where they divulge all their secrets.
Well, next spot, we'll move around looking. Okay. Okay.
You guys strategize, Donovan?
Yeah, you bet you. We're talking our own game plan here. Where the fish have been from day to day. They seem to move a half a mile a day. So.
How many guides are in your crew?
I got, well, this is my main crew right here for summertime, and then I've got about 4 or 5 other guys part-time that help me out with the bigger trips that I need. These guys are like family to me, and they're top-notch anglers. They're all tournament champions, and
nice.
We work hard to put people on
That's
fish.
Sweet. So yeah, it's Blackwater Cats is more than just Donovan. You may see him on the Instagram and Facebook Lives, but it's a whole crew, and they there's some mentality to when you're fishing with a crew, then you can share intel and get on the fish that much quicker. So anyways, catfish, that's the goal. I think that's it. Anything else we need to talk about? We just need to go fishing.
Yeah, let's go catch some cats.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome. Well, Donovan, it's our first time fishing together. We've known each other for a number of years. Donovan's always helping out, giving pointers. And I remember one night I came catfishing. I think I was 18 at the time. You probably don't remember this. You were just finishing a guide day or a fishing day. And you were like, oh yeah, right by the third gate, by the locks. You gave me the exact spot and I went there and had like one of my best nights of catfishing ever. And I was like, that was awesome. That was good of you. I think you might have even given me gold eye too. And I was like, this guy's cool. We're gonna fish together one day. So here we are. So give me the rundown. What are we doing today?
All right, so on the Red River, it's always about bait, having a selection of baits and seeing what they're going. So gold eye is a big staple. Generally works to some extent really well throughout the entire season. It's late July. We're going into August now, and that's usually frog month. So we're going to be trying frogs too, because that's usually a hot bait. But every season has a kind of a hot bait. High water years, in spring it's going to be sucker, then gold eye, it moves to frogs, and then tulubi throughout the year.
Nice.
And actually even this, like we've kind of gone away from even using shrimp or even having it, because it just finds to not really produce very well most of the time. But chicken thigh has become a very good bait actually.
Oh yeah. How big of a chunk do you like?
So
steak kind of 2-3 inches?
Talking about 3 inches and about 1 inch wide. It's usually standard. So you can throw the tail away. You'll hook your gold eye, basically just once through the back, and you can toss it out like that. I like to put some stoppers on there, just kind of.
And how heavy of a weight are you thinking right now with this? So it's flowing pretty good, you said? Yeah,
like 4 to 6 ounces right now. The current's moving pretty good, so what I'll do is I'll stagger it. Like if we've got really heavy current, I'll if I'm say putting 4 rods out, I'll put 1 8-ouncer on, a couple of 6s, and then a 4, and that just naturally will separate the rods out.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Different distances or distances. And then in the really fast water, different baits will have way different drag on the water, so you'll actually use different size weights just to hold the bait down.
That makes sense.
Like a gold eye head is going to just suck in the current.
Yeah, compared to
like a frog, which is going to be, you can use a lighter.
Streamline.
Yeah.
There you go, 1 a set.
Yeah.
How many trophy catfish do you think have been in this boat?
Oh, I estimate in my career, realistically, I've probably either caught or landed between 7,000 to 10,000 catfish.
Yeah.
They've actually made inroads in the commercial fishing. They've reduced the maximum net size.
Yeah.
They've reduced the minimum net size.
Oh, is that a fish?
They did a pull straight back and then pull it out. Yeah, there you go.
You got one?
And you're on.
Wow.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's as easy as it gets, Dad.
Good head shakes, yeah. That's easy fishing.
That's called being guided. It's a pretty good bend. And we're gonna wear you out today, Dad. I told you I'm not reeling in any fish.
Yeah.
Also with this fast current, the fights are just that much harder and longer, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure. Whenever you got super high, fast, dirty water, it doesn't make it hard for the fish. It makes it hard for us to catch them because everything becomes more difficult. It's harder for them to see the baits. You gotta do things like shortening your leaders right up and even weighting down your leaders. So the bait's not, because if you take a normal 18-inch leader with a piece of gold eye on it, it's like this in the current.
Yeah.
And the catfish are just stabbing at it. And that's why you get lots of misses. So you shorten up that leader like this, so it's just a tight little wobble or sitting there. You can even weight them down in even faster current. And that's how you you go from not hooking up to hooking up. So.
Good tip. Yeah. I think so many people think when they're hiring a guide, they're just hiring someone to take them fishing for the day, but it's not that at all. I mean, that's obviously part of it, but it's learning. You're getting to fish with someone that does this every day. You know, you're learning the fundamentals that you can take anywhere if you're going fishing somewhere else, right? The basics of, you know, fish biology and what they react to, and it's like, it's a learning experience. It's more than just catching a fish. Anyways, Dad is just taking his sweet time on this catfish.
You know, I probably need to tighten that drag up a bit for you. So now as you get closer, what I want you to do is start taking the rod out to the side of the boat and keep it low to the water, because you're gonna have to get them up. The other reason is because you've got like an 8-ounce or 6-ounce weight on there. If that hook pops under pressure, it could become flying right at your face.
Knock your chicklets out.
So start mechanical, keeping the rod out to the side, lower to the water, and pulling it sideways.
That's pure joy on Dad's face right there. Come on, Dad. Finish strong.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. We're almost there. Get straight up now. Straight up. Oh, God.
Nice.
Oh, it's a fatty. Oh, she's a pig. Not that long, but really fat. Well, actually, it's longer than I thought.
Nice.
Look at that. 35 3/4.
Nice. Nice, Dad. There you go. Was that fight okay?
Yeah, that was good.
All right.
It's an amazing amount of power.
Point the head a little more towards me. Yeah, right there. Back she goes. Are you ready for another, Dad?
Yeah, right.
How was that in the current?
That was a fight.
Yeah.
Even those Nile perch
didn't fight like that.
Didn't give a fight like that.
Everyone is catching. This is what it's all about. I don't think there's really anything better than, you know, Manitoba channel cats. Get somebody addicted to fishing. They're big. They fight hard. Come on, James.
Hey.
Net him already. What do you look for in a catfish rod?
A catfish rod. So over the years, from the time I started to now, I've migrated from those heavy, stiff, musky rods to these longer, flexible rods. And actually, a rigger rod is a perfect catfishing rod. I like 8.5 to 9 feet or even longer. You don't want fast action like you'd get in a walleye.
So you want a nice slow bend all the way through versus just
very long, moderate action rod where it's just the whole rod folds over. And you know what we've learned is that over the years that like you know, you don't really need the backbones for setting a hook on a catfish, right?
Yeah.
So they got soft mouths and they do it themselves, but you want to have that fish holding ability of the rod, and the longer the rod, the more ability it has to stay bend even with the lightest pressure, and you lose less fish. It's easier on the fish.
You look pretty comfortable there.
Yeah, it's the sun is pretty warm here on my neck. Yeah.
All right, we're headed up to the locks, making a move. This guy, that is raging. It's a lot of water, so those things right there, they'll open and close depending on how they want to control the water level. So this is what helps control the water level through Winnipeg. There's a diversion to the side, and depending on if they want to, you know, how they want to adjust the water through Winnipeg, this is either open or close. And over here, this is pretty cool. There's something called a lock system, and the water's lower here below Lockport, and you can actually go into this lock system. It's like this little chamber you drive your boat into. They fill it up with water so you're level with the top side of the river, and then they open up the gate and you boat out. So a pretty cool deal. I've never actually been through the locks, but a lot of fish live right around here. And sorry for the noise. Push on. Get it. That was quick.
Wow.
In order to catch 20 catfish, Dad, we need quicker fights.
Yeah.
You can't baby all them.
Yeah.
Oh, double header.
Double. Reel this one, Donovan. You never reel fishing.
Oh, okay. I'll bring this one in.
When's the last time you reeled in a cat?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Actually.
Good stuff. Nice.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, go grab the other one. Okay, I'm gonna reel this.
Which one?
I'll reel this in there.
You want to go? Look at that.
Against.
Another Red River beauty.
Yeah.
And I got one on.
The sun behind you. Yeah. Okay.
And Jay's fighting one here. I'm gonna get another rod out of the way.
This is fast action.
Man. Oh, this looks like a beauty.
How's the lighting? Does it look big?
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
Every one. Red River Channel cats, Blackwater cats, non-stop. All right.
The rod or no?
Nope, that's for...
Go ahead.
Donovan's got it. Donovan's reeling this
You
one.
want to get one? Come here. Okay, here.
Just madness. Look at the bend in that rod.
Just a triple header. But
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Fish, so. Now you got
All right, show me.
All right.
There you go,
There
second.
you go.
Man, that was madness there for a little bit. That's big. All right, Dad. So good.
Wow.
Is that
Good
fun?
stuff. Yeah.
Grab it. That fish just destroyed it in the rod holder. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Face of a champion.
Face of concentration and pain. Here we go.
Just another big one.
All right.
You need a break yet or no? You good?
I'm still okay.
Got him?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Oh, this is what it feels like. This is pretty fun. I should get a
Now
guide.
you see why people like it.
Yeah. Still too small for a keeper. It's still over 24 inches.
Yeah. Guys, this is just ridiculous.
Nice.
Well, Dad, let me reel one in. Thank you, Dad. If you guys have not done cats on the red yet, why not? Really? Like, Donald's got all the gear. We didn't bring anything this morning. We just brought some cameras. We haven't struggled to catch them yet.
Nope.
We're just switching spots for fun now. Give your arms a rest. Give me the rig breakdown.
All right, so what we got is it's called a slip sinker rig, which everybody just calls a catfish rig now. I'm using owner hooks, and these are about, this is a circle hook from 5 to 7/0. Since I was 12 years old, I've been using 80-pound test nylon tip-up line to make my own catfish rigs. It absorbs scent, so when fishing gets really tough or I'm using different types of bait, I can actually soak this in blood and guts or whatever, and it'll actually soak up that. And actually, by the end of the day, when it dries, you can actually feel how crusty it is from all that stuff on it. So, and then they're easy to cut and shorten, easy to hold on your hand. It's just everything about it's just very tough. Heavy test leader. I think this is about a 200-pound test ball bearing swivel from again owner. So basically that's your rig. You got your hook, your line, your swivel, and then all you do is you got your sliding slip sinker on here. But I'm usually using just no roll, no snag sinkers, and usually from 2 to 4 ounces are pretty standard weight for the Red River.
Nice.
But right now we got a really fast current. We're fishing the current, so I got 6 ouncers. The principle behind this is that catfish bites it, he grabs it, he can slide the line through the weight,
doesn't
fold
feel
over,
yeah.
and doesn't feel that weight, so it's less likely to spit it. And that's kind of your basic catfish slip sinker rig.
Nice.
Fish on, Jay.
Oh, we're on. Oh, jeez. Try to set the camera up. Oh, yeah, it's there. That was ridiculous. How many more do you have in you, Dad?
I don't know. If they were like the first one, then not many.
A good guide always keeping his lines in the water, even when the action's happening.
See, we're always trying to get what we call a tap out, where the guests just can't take anymore and they got to tap up before their time's up. Oh, this is a big head. Oh, that's a big head. I wonder if it's just a big male maybe. This is a long, skinny male. This is almost 36 inches.
Nice.
Beautiful. You got a really wide shovel head, kind of muscles behind the eyes, and it's kind of a darker gray, and that's typical of the males.
Nice.
And during the spawn, these things will almost turn black.
Really?
Blue and blacks in the males.
Oh.
While the females will be a lighter color and
What do you have to say for yourself, Dad?
Hey, not bad. Not bad at all for a morning of fishing.
Alright, you can put it back on that side. Life is good?
Life is good.
Alright, Dad's hooked up. It's like, how many fish do we need, you know?
yeah, okay.
Just another one for Dad. Alright.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Well, we had quite the morning. That was whatever. I mean, we probably fished 2 hours ourselves of catfishing. I think we caught a dozen. We're gonna talk to the other boats yet and see how they did. But something that Dono does with some of the corporate groups like today is he'll bring in Danny's Whole Hog, and they actually have a food truck waiting at the launch for us. How many people can you accommodate for corporate groups?
We can do up to groups as large as 40, 45 people.
Wow.
Enough notice. So
That's pretty good.
Commonly do a lot of 12 to 15, 4-boat corporate trips type thing.
Yeah. Nice. And honestly, I mean, you could do an 8-hour trip, but I mean, 4 hours is probably gonna give you all the catfish that you can handle. Maybe to the point of tapping out, as Donna says. But anyways, we're heading to the launch, and we are gonna eat some good, probably pulled pork.
Oh, it was great for you.
Back to the dock. How many you guys get?
Yeah, 15 or 16.
15?
Like that.
How about the other boats?
We had, I think Brad had 20, Kenny said he got about 14, and we got about a dozen, so.
That's good.
Super.
For a couple hours.
Yeah.
And there's the flavor. I got a question for you, Danny.
Yes, how are you?
Did you bring the flavor?
I'm bringing the
You
flavor.
There you go. Nice.
Always. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
It's a happy dad right there.
That's a happy dad.
Yeah.
He should be happy. Got a wonderful son.
Oh, you're gonna make me blush, Danny. That's a wrap, guys. Huge shout out to the team at Blackwater Cats. Thank you for hosting, and if you guys want to come catfishing, that's as easy as it gets. Come for 3 hours, come for 4 hours. Book them for a full week. Your arms will be sore. Red River's incredible, such a gem in Manitoba. Don't forget to wear your life jackets. I'll see you guys next time.